It is November 28th, 2024 at 10:52 a.m. I'm sitting here at my computer thinking about how I would be a hero if I saw someone being attacked. And I had to slap myself and stop from thinking that, because why would I want to think about something like that? Why would I want to trouble my mind with thoughts like that? And it made me realize that our thoughts are way more powerful than anyone ever really gives them credit for. We can think of any scenario whatsoever, and we can find that every thought we have affects us emotionally, mentally, even physically. And we tend to focus our thoughts a lot on the problems that we have. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I wish I had this. Oh, I wish I had that. Oh, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Our thoughts are constantly controlling everything we do in our lives, and they create us. If, for example, you grew up as a kid in a troubled home, you would realize that your thoughts on that situation would change who you are as a person and make you into a certain kind of person as you grew up. Maybe you would become a bully in school. Maybe you'd be shy and not pay attention and turn away from everything and try to hide away as best you can. If you grew up in a home where everything was given to you on a silver platter and you never had to worry about anything, and you had the money for all you needed, and so on and so forth, you could grow up and be a jerk where you think that everything is meant for you and there's no way you could ever be wrong, and everyone else sucks compared to you, and so on and so forth, because you're so high and mighty on your own pedestal. Our thoughts create who we are. And so I think it's best to take the time to think about what you're thinking about. Look at the thoughts you have on any given day. Look at the things that you worry about, that you stress about, that you appreciate, that you have gratitude for, and realize that those things are making you who you are. You're choosing to be however you are based on the thoughts that you have. And so if you think that you're entitled to the world because you had everything given to you as a kid, you're going to treat other people like dirt and not care about anybody else most of the time. Now, I can't say this is all for every single person on this planet. I can't say that that's the same thing that everyone will go through. I'm sure there are people out there who lived in a life like that and grew up wanting to give to other people because they had so much. But that's, again, your thoughts controlling your actions. You're thinking about how you have so much already and other people don't. Why can't I give this to other people? And while you think that, you make the lives of other people amazing, and that makes everything around you happier and better, and that changes your thoughts and emotions, and that makes you, in general, a happier and better person. If you're the person who runs around stressing about work and life and worrying about how you're going to get this and this done, and focusing on the problem that you don't have enough money, or, oh, I feel sick, oh, I feel so blah. You focus on all the negative things. Those things are going to become dominant in your life too. And it's really eye-opening, I think, for a lot of people to realize that what you think makes who you are. What you think and feel makes who you are. If you feel angry and you carry that with you through the day, that anger will become the person that you are that day. If something bad happens to you, say you get up in the morning and you stub your toe on your bed or something while you're trying to get to the bathroom, or you're downstairs making breakfast and you burn your toast, and you're like, oh, everything's just going so wrong, and you're so frustrated and upset about it, and you carry that into your work day, or you carry it into school, or you carry it wherever wherever your day takes you. That's who you are that day. You may realize eventually that because you feel that way and you're thinking these things, you emanate that from yourself, and it attracts those things to you. Because in the grand scheme of things, like attracts like. And so if you're giving off angry, frustrated, and negative vibes, those are the vibes that are coming back to you. And your thoughts and emotions make you who you are. And so if you focus on those things long enough, it becomes part of your personality. And it becomes part of your reality. And you wind up being an angry and bitter person, upset about everything. You spend your life thinking nothing ever goes right, everything's so upsetting, everything's frustrating, and that becomes your way of life. For me, I'm trying so hard to change the way I think. I've spent the better part of my life, it seems, focusing on the problems that I've had, the bullies in high school, the fact that I haven't been able to hold down a job for a long time, the fact that I'm constantly worried about everything that I do. Is it the right thing? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I worry about how everyone around me is. I worry about the way that my actions and my thoughts and my words and everything else affect other people. And I focus so much on everyone else, trying to make them happy, and it stresses me out to no end. I worry about the things that I'm eating and drinking. I worry about the way I sit at my computer for a long time instead of getting up and doing some exercise. Like, I worry about everything, and it wears on you so much after a time. I'm creating a stressful environment for my life, and I'm creating the stress and anxiety that I deal with on a constant basis. I worry about how we're going to pay rent and bills. I worry about the house that we live in because I don't like it. I want something different. I worry about how I have all these hobbies that I'm not taking part in, and I have all these ideas that I'm not doing anything with. And I focus on all the negatives in my life, and it really hinders me from moving forward in a lot of things. And I think it's time for a change. I think everybody deserves a new life. But a lot of people look for it from outside of themselves. Everyone looks for self-help and spiritual gurus and books and classes they can take and everything else. And it's great. Definitely do all those things. Look at those things. Get the information you need, but then you have to apply it to your life. It's one thing to take in all the information. It's one thing to take in all the help and advice. It's another thing to put it into action. And that's where everybody, myself included, tends to fail. I myself have taken in so much information over the years, so much ways of bettering myself to improve my life and so on and so forth. But when it comes time to put it into action, I'm afraid. I don't know if it's the right thing to do. I don't know if it's the right thing to believe. I don't know if it's right for me. And then so I get into the thought train of, I can't do this. What if it's the wrong thing? What if I spend a year or two on this thing and realize 2 years later that it's not what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be doing this. And I just don't do anything most of the time. But it just adds more stress to my plate. It just adds more worry and fear to my life that I don't need. I think it's time for a change of thought. Everyone talks about mantras and affirmations, things you can say to yourself to make you feel better, to improve yourself, and so on. Things like, I am powerful, I am motivated, I am strong, I can do this. Those kind of things. Those positive words everybody loves to hear, but no one ever likes to put into action. If we take the time to stop and listen to ourselves the way we talk to ourselves and treat ourselves, we'll soon realize that we're treating ourselves horribly. You might be the nicest person to every single other person you meet in life. You might hold the door for people. You might help people carry things. You might give them kind words of advice and encouragement. But how much of that do you do for yourself? How much do you encourage yourself? How much do you uplift yourself? How much do you say you love yourself? I know I don't do that very often, if at all. If we take the time to change our way of thinking and our way of speaking, we can make huge changes in our lives in general. I've seen videos online of people saying, go to the mirror, look in the mirror at yourself in the eyes, and tell yourself that you love yourself. You say, I love me. Or you could say, I love you, whatever works. But you look at yourself in the mirror. Really look at yourself. Look deep into your own eyes and say, I love you. You are amazing. You are powerful. You can do, be, have anything that you want. Those simple words can move mountains. Those simple words can change everything about yourself. I don't know why we don't give ourselves more appreciation, more love, more gratitude than we do. Some people might, but I know a lot of us don't, I myself included. And I think that has to change. I don't know about you, but I'm going to take some time to look at myself in the mirror, really look at myself in my life, and try to love myself for who I am, for what I am, for where I am, for how I am. And in doing so, I think that will allow me to understand why I am, why I'm here, why I exist, why I am the way I am. I'm excited for the change that's coming. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for listening and watching. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to leave a like. That lets me know that you liked it, but it also helps to share it out to other people. And if it's something that you really want to hear more of, feel free to hit subscribe and follow along with all the new stuff coming out, and ring that bell to get notified of new stuff when it shows up. You are worthy. You are amazing. You are powerful. You are wonderful. Don't let anyone or anything ever tell you you're not. I appreciate you all. Ciao for now.